UConn transfer Ahmad Nowell has found his next home at VCU. He joins new head coach Phil Martelli Jr., who comes over from Bryant after the Bulldogs made the tournament this past year after winning the America East. Promised to bring an up-tempo, defensive-minded scheme to the Commonwealth State. And yeah, what do you think of this addition here for Ahmad Nowell going to play in Richmond for VCU?
Did you say VCU is going to the Big East?
No, I said that Bryant won the America East, and
Gotcha. I was
their
like,
coach Phil Martelli Jr. just took the VCU job.
what in the world? Like, did I miss something here? I like the addition. I think he's much more fit for the mid-major level. I think his offensive game struggles, obviously.
Hmm.
Hard-nosed defensive guy. He did shoot 41% on the EYBL circuit, but obviously that's not the college game. And I think he's more fit for this. What I love about the portal is in the past, a guy like Ahmad Noel would have had to sit at UConn and wait while he develops. Now he can go to VCU. He can play for a year, maybe 2 years, develop, showcase himself, and then go back to the high major level if he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is the perfect utilization of the portal, not only for himself, but Phil Martelli Jr., who can he gets a quick ad that can quickly put him towards the top of the conference.
Yeah, and I know it's probably going to look slightly different. I don't know. Phil Martelli Jr. is obviously a different coach than Ryan Odom, and when you even go back to Shaka Smart, Will Wade, Mike Rose before them, but I think there's still some similarities with they are going to get up and down on the court. They are going to Martelli Jr.'s Bryant teams all had a ton of size, had really good block rates, and just made life tough on opponents, which I think fits really well for what VCU fans expect out of their basketball teams. And even though it's not like, I don't know, even though when I think of a VCU type of guard, I think about Amon Noel. Like he fits the profile a little bit undersized, but makes up for it because he's strong and he's tough and he's physical and he like takes pride in his defense. It's not a different type of player than Ace Baldwin. Like that would be very unfair to project that on him just based on what Baldwin was for VCU and what he became even transferring into the Big Ten. But it wouldn't surprise me to see that type of trajectory for him. And I love that you mentioned the EYBL play because I think it points to like this, like you said, this kid was a top 40 recruit, and I'm kind of surprised another high major didn't take a chance on him. Like maybe there was some interest from other power conference schools and he just wanted to go down a level and does have that mindset like, okay, I'm going to prove it here, maybe make my way back up to the power leagues. But yeah, this to me I think is like a home run addition for a school that has great history, that has a new coach that I think also fits really well, like just VCU style basketball.
We interrupt this sleepers video to talk directly to you, our loyal listener. Have you ever found yourself watching us two idiots thinking, hey, I wish there was a very easy, small way for me to show a token of my appreciation for all of their hard work on all these videos I love to watch? Well, now we have just the way to do that.
Thanks to the beautiful folks over at Underdog Fantasy. They are helping us out this month, presenting a lot of the content coming out this month, giving you a chance with a amazing offer that you can use using our promo code that Gregory will tell you more about.
Yeah, so college hoop season's over, but we got like big time golf tournaments. The NBA playoffs are coming. Baseball season's underway. There's still a bunch of sports on. There's still a bunch of ways to play with Underdog Fantasy. Promo code SLEEPERS. As a new customer, you can get up to 1,000 bonus credits plus a free pick. It's one of the most fun ways to play. It's a great way to support us. And on some actual like non-ad read stuff, talking genuinely here, really helps us because if Underdog loves us, if we get a lot of people to sign up, they're going to help us continue to bring you the content that you love. Show your support. Join Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code SLEEPERS. Get up to $1,000 in bonus credits and a free pick.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm sure he did have some high major interest, but I think he's a kid that sat for a year, like literally sat for a year. He didn't really get too much opportunity at UConn, and that's what he wants now. And it's not like he was sitting behind Braden Smith or LJ Cryer, like some of these like phenomenal guards, Walter Clayton Jr. Respectfully to Hassan Diarra, like if you're Ahmad Noel, you probably didn't enjoy that a ton.
Yeah. 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 I think if if that scared off any high majors, like that's understandable. That's like, okay, you couldn't really crack the rotation when it was just Hassan Diarra ahead of you. Just played in 18 games this past year. Didn't do a ton. He had 5 assists against Colorado and Maui, a game that UConn lost. Never forget that 0-3 stretch. Uh, that's crazy to think about, man. I can't believe that UConn really went 0-3 in that tournament. But Ahmad Nowell got those dimes up in that game. Then he had 5-5 against UMES, and that was sort of like the last we really heard of him or saw him make an impact on the stat sheet. But yeah, I mean, definitely feels like there's a ton of untapped potential there for Martelli. Maybe he gets that out of his team. Looking at the VCU roster right now, they still have a lot of holes to fill. Zeb Jackson might be back. I think he had. I don't know if it's been official yet. Maybe it has. If it is, I apologize for missing it. But aside from him, it's like kind of just a couple Bryant transfers right now at VCU and Ahmad Noel. It's Barry Evans and Keyshawn Mitchell who are following Martelli from Bryant. But yeah, a lot of work to be done. But I think Noel is that type of building block. And even looking at like definitely fits the true point guard mold where he I think takes pride in both his defense and his like facilitating to where that should be the type of player. Like I don't think VCU is going to have trouble attracting talent. Again, it's just a program that has had success and seems sustainable there, to where I think he's the type of player that I could see, some good guys wanting to play alongside.
I think that's the selling point from Noel is that there's only a bunch of Brian transfers. Like he's not competing with anybody. Like he knows he's gonna have a role. He knows he's gonna have a spot. I think that's a selling point for a guy like him. I don't think this is a permanent, like you're gonna get 3 years out of Ahmad Noel. I think he goes back to the high major level if he finds success. If if Ahmad Noel finishes his senior year at VCU, somewhat wrong, respectfully.
Mhm.
So I think his goal is to go to a school, very respectable coaching staff. You have Bill Martelli Jr., but you also have senior on the staff as well. It's a VCU program that is on the map, is going to have a lot of eyeballs on it, and he's going to have a chance to play. Those are, I think, three major keys for him in terms of what his end goals are.
I'm with you. Last thing I'll say, I'll close the video by sharing this. I feel so confident about this bet. I did some sleepers prop bets a few weeks ago on a Riley Friday. I would set this line at like minus 300. Ahmad Noel's going to average like 9.66 assists, 2.5 steals a game, and Guy Franklin is going to be hitting our group chat every Friday telling us how great he is and how he's one of the 10 best point guards in the country. That is going to happen. Congrats, VCU, for your addition. Good start to the Phil Martelli Jr. era. Hopefully, he brings in some other big names, gets this thing cooking quickly.